Okay, I'm going to try my best to explain some of these with a video because I think that's easier. So these are the types of problems that we're working on. We are multiplying whole numbers times fractions. So I'm going to start with this number 2. I think Logan would understand drawing models of fractions. I think he's good with that. So if we look here at number 2, what I'll do is I'll send you this study guide. And that way you can, this was the review, so you can redo it with him and have him do it for you and see if he gets it right. So anyway, if we look at number 2, on 4 different nights, Caleb worked on his homework for 3/6 of an hour. What was the total amount of time he worked on it during these 4 days? So the kids have to know that they have to multiply the two numbers. So we tell them cubes. Circle the numbers. Underline the question. What was the total amount of time he worked on the homework? Then we tell them to box action words, total amount, then to evaluate and solve. So here we have 4 times 3/6. So it's actually really simple. 4 over 1 makes it still 4. With the 1, now we can just multiply across. So 4 times 3 gives us 12, and 1 times 6 is 6. Or they can just keep the denominator. Either way. So here's our answer, 12 over 6, except we can't leave it that way. Anytime you have a numerator that is bigger than your denominator, this is considered an improper fraction. So if he comes up with something that is bigger, if there's a numerator that is bigger than the denominator, then you have to divide. So obviously, I tell them to think about this line as a division sign. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. So if we get to one like number 3, Keandre's school books weighed 5/4 of a pound. He used this expression below to determine the weight of the 3 books. Draw a model to represent the total weight of the 3 books. So if we were trying to find 3 times 5/4, then it's going to be 3 times 5 is 15 over 4. So again, 15 over 4, that's an improper fraction. So you would have to divide. So this is where you're going to divide, and you're not going to get a number like an even number like 2. You're going to divide. You're going to say 15, and we divide differently than what you and I learned it. Same concept. 15 divided by 4, so you're going to say times 3 gives you 12. 5 minus 2 gives you 3. So we teach the kids, you take this number, you bring it up here, you have 3 with a remainder of 3. In order to make a mixed number, you always use your whole number is the top number, and then we tell them use a backwards check. So 3/4 is going to be your fraction. So this is what his answer would be. 15/4 turns into 3 3/4. And I know Logan, he could draw that. He knows what to do. So it's just a matter of knowing the procedures. So you're going to always multiply across, then you're going to divide, and then you're going to come up with an improper fraction. Now, they can always check themselves. They can always make sure that they're right when it comes to this. So we teach them to get mad. We tell them to multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. Get mad. So next is addition. 12 plus 3 gives them 15. And then we say D, denominator. You just bring the same denominator. So you see, he can check whether or not his answer is right. So 3 3/4 does equal 15 over 4. So this is his answer. That's his mixed number.